Hi all, I'm Justin from Gallant IAS Academy. Yes, recently UPC has been in the news. There are many news related to UPC or civil service examination, etc. Many students have the concerns like this, whether UPC will reduce the number of attempt for general category aspirants, whether UPC will reduce the age limit for general category aspirants, whether UPC will alter the syllabus, some changes regarding the prelims mains part, regarding whether UPC is removing that to optional subjects. So many doubts are there among the students. So this video is to help you to clear such doubts. So please try to watch it till the end and give me your feedbacks also. So let us have a look into the very recent rows of, or maybe very recent series of news related to UPSC civil service examination. One was, of course, that was Pooja Ketkar, and it was like this: UPC has cancelled the selection of this Pooja Ketkar. She was a trainee IAS officer. Due to forgery and cheating, her selection has been cancelled by UPSC. She misused that disability quotas or OBC quotas, and also she UPSC has filed a FIR, for cheating and for faking her identity in the civil service examination. There is another news which is something the UPC chairperson, even though it has no connection with that first thing. Recently there was another news that a UPC chairperson resigned from service before completing his tenure. Then there was another news that UPC invited these tenders from PSUs, public service undertakings, for conducting their exams more efficiently and it is for enhancing security. Then there is RBI governor, his remarks that this India's steel frame has been or has rusted. There are many committee or commissions recommendations like reducing age limit to 26 or 27, or more focus should be on general studies and aptitude. Number of optional subjects must be reduced. Then there are some other exams being cancelled and some scams with other exams. So these things are in the news. Please try to understand what are the various grounds of disqualification from civil service examination. Various grounds of disqualification from civil service examination. Please try to understand. This understanding is very much essential for all aspirants appearing civil service exam. Please take care of these things. Don't give misleading information on number of attempts. Number of attempts. When you apply for this exam, take care. Take care. Don't ever give misleading informations about your age, about your category, or about your qualification. Whatever the informations you give, that has to be reliable, that has to be valid, that has to be genuine, honest. Okay, so don't give misleading information. That's a ground of disqualification from civil services. Failure to provide NOCs for government employees. Always, take care you provide sufficient NOC certificates. If you are a government employee, give that non-objection certificate, submit that. That is important. Impersonation, that is on behalf of you somebody else is appearing for this exam, or on behalf of someone else you are appearing for this exam. See, that is again a ground of this disqualification. Tampering with answer sheets, unfair means, providing false informations in application, and carrying prohibited items, non-compliance with the dress code, especially in the physical test and all these are something which are grounds of disqualification from civil services and civil service examination. So take care of these aspects. So Pooja Ketkar case, we all discussed. There was another news. It's like a chairperson resigned. Then there is NEET scams. Then there is cancellation of UGC NET exam. So many things which is related to these competitive exams being in the news. Then UPSC inviting tender for from PSUs for conducting these exams more efficiently by enhancing its security. Security is like Aadhaar based biometric authentication, or fingerprint capturing, or facial recognition of candidates, or QR code scanning of e-admit cards, or AI based CCTV surveillance, etc. These are something UPSC thinking of in order to conduct this exam, yes, cheating free, or in order to ensure is, because it is one of the most prestigious exams, prestigious exam which select these candidates into Indian bureaucracy, Indian administration. So it's a security matters, or it's transparency matters. Okay, so these are something recently we've seen in the news. Then there is committee recommendations here. Committee means Baswant Singh committee recommendations. They say that this age limit, according to this committee recommendations goes like this: age limit should be reduced to 26, and for general category, number of attempt from 6 to 4. Then I mean, from 6 attempts to 4 attempts, it must be reduced. Then again says that this more focus must be on GS, general studies, and this aptitude. Okay, and number of optional subjects must be reduced. So many such recommendations of that Baswant Singh committee. Then Nidhi Aayog reports also go the same way. Age limit must be reduced, number of attempts must be reduced. Okay, so that we shall ensure a very young, energetic, efficient, workforce. So these were some recommendations for the civil service reforms and for making it more powerful or efficient. And yeah, there is RBI governor made a statement the steel frame has rusted. So there are some alterations or some changes is need of the hour in civil services or civil service exam, conducting civil service exam. So here there are certain speculations, certain concerns among the students. This much recommendations are there whether UPC will bring up some reforms in the civil service examination, whether this age limit would be reduced, number of attempts would be reduced, syllabus would be changed, optional would be lifted. Some doubts are there. So I would say my focus, or maybe my advice to all of you guys, that anyway, UPSC will not bring drastic changes, extreme changes, quickly into civil services, or civil service exam. At least 2025, 2026. See, there can be chances that some little bit of alterations would be there, but all of a sudden it cannot make a bigger changes or altogether replacing the current syllabus with a new one, or replacing the current pattern of exams with a new one. That kind of the changes, will not happen. So what I say that your focus has to be clearing this exam as early as possible. Don't wait for some other years, or maybe after 5 years or 6 years. Don't think like that. If you really wish to clear it now. Okay, so here, stay focused, start early, finish early, adapt to changes. Okay, whatever the changes, because the people who stick on to the current syllabus, current trend and demands, they can easily adapt to the changes here. If your plan is like this, after some years I will appear, then you will not be able to cope up with the changing trends in the pattern. Okay, so be stick on to syllabus and pattern and trend. So even if changes are there, you can very quickly adapt to such changes. Okay, that is something we would say. And what is the need of the hour is, what you have to take care is, I would say that first important thing is, of course, understand. Please try to understand what is this trend or demand, okay, or the pattern of this exam. Of course, for understanding that, you must know the syllabus, what is actually the original syllabus of CSE, and of course you must go for that PYQ, trend analysis. Okay, PYQs means previous year questions of prelims and mains. So understanding the syllabus and going through the previous year's questions analysis, trend analysis, definitely will save you in the clearing part of this exam. That means these are two essential things, every aspirant must go for in order to understand what you should study for the upcoming year. Okay, that is very much important. Then next thing is, get a proper guidance. No matter where you live, where you prepare, what you do, nothing matters, but proper guidance, what you how to do in CSAT, in its what is called a quantitative aptitude, reasoning or comprehension part, or in the GS part, in the mains, GS 1 2 3 4 mains part, essay part, optional part, what you have to do, what you should not do. So having a proper guidance, getting a proper guidance, that matters a lot as far as clearing this exam is concerned. You got my point now? Similar way, limiting your sources. limiting the books and research. That is, you are not doing PhD here. Okay, you are not doing the PhD here, and you are not making a library here. Your intention is to clear this exam. So limiting the sources, that is very much important here. You should know what are the essential things you have to do for each subject. And here, once you understood, once you studied, second thing is, multiple rounds of revisions. Why many students fail, year after year? Because they lack in this revision part. They lack in this revision part. They are simply sitting and continuing reading and reading and reading. Revision is, that is ignored. Practice is ignored. That is why many couldn't clear this exam. So take care. Your sources, your research, your books must be limited, and you should focus on more into its application part. Okay, that is another thing. And most one more thing is there, of course, taking this, test. Taking test means, mock test for prelims and mains, that matters a lot. Plus, update with the current affairs. Update with the current affairs. So for this, Gallant IAS Academy is offering that the prelim cum mains batches are there. Is not compulsion. It is not for, we are not forcing anybody to join. If you feel that you require a very disciplined and very systematic training, or a very systematic, guidance mechanism you require for doing prelims part, mains part, answer writing part, or essay part, optional part, etc. Definitely there is a PCM course for you, or there is a repeaters batch program for you. Once you completed your PCM, you want to do a very disciplined, very systematic revision of subjects with the proper answer writings and the proper test feedbacks, etc., and personal mentorship, then there is repeaters batch for you. Then for students, graduates and postgraduates, along with your graduation, post graduation, there is degree integrated, like a civil service preparation program for you. So there are different solutions for you. And if you wish to have a personal mentorship with the toppers or subject experts or experienced mentors, there is a solution for that also. So your strategy has to be, as early as possible, try to clear this exam, crack it. Okay, don't wait for years to come. Okay, don't wait for 2030 or 2040, etc. If possible, in 2025 or 2026, you clear it. And aspirants appearing 2024, just do your main part, revision test, get the feedbacks and paper evaluations, etc. Give your best. Okay, so that's it. All the best to all the aspirants. Stay tuned for more videos, content videos. Watch our Gallant IAS YouTube channel, and feel free to ask your doubts, or feel free to share your feedbacks on our programs. Thank you.